Water is an endlessly fascinating subject for landscape photographers, but it doesn't always come out how you might have hoped. And that's where Skylum Luminar Neo's new Water Enhancer AI tool comes in. Hello, I'm Lawton, and this is a video for amateur photographer on how Skylum Luminar Neo's new Water Enhancer AI tool works. Now, one of the interesting new tools in Luminar Neo is the Water Enhancer AI tool, and I can show how this works on this image of a nice village scene in the middle of summer that kind of just needs a little bit more contrast in color, I think. So I think I might start with the landscape tool just to show what this can achieve and how the Water Enhancer tool fits into this. So let's have a look at this, and I think one thing we can do straight away is use the Foliage Enhancer slider. That really brings out the rich vivid greens in the scene. You might also want to have a little experiment with the Golden Hour slider, which can create a warm look of late afternoon. I won't go too far with that. I think I'll just leave that there. Now, this is all well and good, but I still think I can do something with the water, which is just looking a little bit uninteresting at the moment. So let's switch to the Water Enhancer. At first you'll see nothing at all. What you need to do is move the amount slider. And now you'll start to see some colour coming into this water. You can push it all the way up to maximum, probably a bit high, but if we bring it back a little, that's looking quite nice. Now underneath you'll see a whole bunch of sliders to control the effect. So by default the blue slider is set to 50%. And most people will be looking for the water in the scenes to be a kind of richer blue colour. However, there's also a slider for green, so in this instance we've got trees above the river and you would expect to see some green in the water from those. So I can add a little there. Now underneath you have a slider for the original colour, so what's all that about? This is an interesting option because by default this is set to 20%, which means that the original colour of the water is still showing through to some degree. I can take it away completely, or I can increase the value and bring it up to maximum, which restores the colour of the water originally. So this is where balancing your colour adjustments with what was there already. Down below here we have a slider for brightness if I want the water to be a little bit darker and maybe have a bit more contrast. So those are all these sliders explained. But how do we know this is only affecting the water? Well, if you move the mouse over the image, you'll see the mask it's created. Don't forget, this is all done with artificial intelligence. Luminar Neo has identified the water in the scene and masked it automatically. So really, there's nothing else we need to do. That is the Water Enhancer AI tool in action. And if we shrink that back, we can now do a before and after image showing the effect of all our adjustments. So our original scene was nice enough, but with these adjustments, we've really increased the vibrancy of the colours and the summery look of the scene. So that's the Water Enhancer AI tool in action. I hope you find it interesting and useful. That's it for now. Thanks for watching and see you next time.